Yo, what's up, boys? It's Mace, and we are doing a sit down and talk with Mace again today. It's been a minute, so I think we just hash some things out, talk about a few things, and just go from there, okay? No script, none of that. We're just gonna jump right into it. Something that's been on my mind a lot recently, which is learning how to balance your time. And it's one of those things that's super hard, especially when you're not on like a normal time scale. You get what I mean? And what I mean by that is, when you have a job, you have a set 9 to 5, right? And 9 to 5 could be anything. It could be you work from da 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 da. It doesn't have to mean you work 9 to 5, okay? But working a job, you have a set in and set out time, which is fine. I do that just fine. Go to work, get home, X, Y, and Z. I'm done, right? But when I'm working on videos, I need to have like a set time that's dedicated to just working on videos, okay? Which sounds really easy, but it's so easy to be like instantly distracted by like the smallest things, and then instead of taking an hour to finish a video, it'll take you like 2, 3. You get what I mean? Maybe not that dramatic, but you get the idea, right? So what ends up happening is during that time, it might get stretched to being longer than what I expected because I'll watch a video, I'll do X, Y, and Z, right? And then it feels like at the end of the day, even though I had that time watching the videos, chilling, I worked, da 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 da, feels like I never got a break. You get what I'm saying? Which weighs down, and I'm scared of burnout. Okay, I am prone to burnout. You know, I will say that first and foremost. If you're a long-time Mace viewer, I will burn out eventually. You know, humans do, right? But I tend to excessively go about things usually, right? And I don't know if it's like ADHD coded or what, but when I have something that I'm trying to achieve, it's like all in, you know, every part of me, okay? But I'm trying to change that. And not exactly the work ethic or, you know, whatever you'd call it. But for me, it's more or less the I want to go hard, but also keep it to where I have like a dedicated time frame in the day to where I can chill and relax, right? And preferably just do nothing, you know, like watch a movie, you know, chill, not worry about anything, and just lock out, not lock in. But yeah, that's my main goal right now, you know, that's my main one. Trying to set like free times to like watch a movie or watch a video. I haven't watched a lot of movies, honestly. Like in the past, excluding the past like month or two in my whole life, like it's definitely under, I would say, 100 movies. And that's counting like childhood and everything, which sounds like a lot, but like think about how many movies you watch, right? But then put that into a time frame of your whole life. 100 or under is quite low, okay? I'm gonna be completely honest. And you know, I feel like it's not really an important thing to watch movies, but I'm just using that as almost like the example, right? Because that applies to a lot of things. Like a lot of things I haven't done because I've been so focused for so long, and I need to find like a good balance of focused but also like a happy set time where I can relax. Okay, that's the main thing I want to talk about. Just get that off rip. I bet a few of you probably struggle with the same thing, because like it could apply to even work, relationships, you know, it goes multiple ways. It's not just completely work related. Like you could have the same experience from a whole completely different point of view or situation. So I know a few of you are also probably dealing with that, so you get where I'm coming from. That's the main thing I want to get off right away. After that, I want to talk more about the sponsored balances and all of that. And I'm going to keep this quick and just address a few things on this one because you guys already know, I've already went over it. The main things I want to say is no, CSGO Luck does not rig my odds. My odds are the exact same as your odds, okay? If they offered to rig my odds, I would say no. I'm not trying to, I don't want to say deceive. I don't know the right word. But essentially like lead you guys on to believe something that's not true. Does that make sense? I feel like that's the best way I could put it right now. My odds are not rigged. They're the same as yours. My balances are sponsored, and I get daily payment for my videos. I've already said that. Hopefully soon it goes up more. I've been doing weekly giveaways in the Discord, like $5, a little bit over sometimes, you know. And my plan is to keep doing that. As long as the channel's going, you will get giveaways. I do not I profit off my channel, but it's all reinvested. Does that make sense? So I've not used or touched a single dollar off profits from my channel. I plan to keep it that way for as long as possible, you know, unless it gets to a point where I can make this something more than it is. But right now, this is a hobby. I just like making the videos. I plan to keep paying my editor more and doing more giveaways with the money I get from the videos, okay? Next on the list I want to talk about is sponsors. Currently, right now, I have 2 sponsors. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say it like this. CSGO Luck, amazing. GG Drop, I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like the site. I don't like the people. That's why I made a single video called I Tried a GG Drop. And I hinted multiple times to do your own research, okay? They're paying me, but at what cost, you know? I'd rather not get paid. I'll probably never shoot on there again, okay? Never mind. I'll probably never shoot on there again. Hopefully soon we can acquire more sponsors and do more sites. I think CSGO Luck is an amazing site that I trust wholeheartedly, and, you know, I think a lot of people do, which I think gives it some validity. I want more sites under my belt. You know, the only thing holding CSGO Luck back for me, personally, I'd stay on Luck forever. I think the people that run the site are amazing that I've talked to. Their managers are amazing. But the main thing holding me back is the exposure from the site. If you go to like CSGO Roll, for example, their odds might be worse or X, Y, and Z, but they're just more mainstream. They've been around longer. People know CSGO rule. So, you know, one of my goals is to partner with a well-known site eventually. It's probably going to take a while. It's not an easy path. The way I got my CSGO luck deal was leveraging my main channel, and I'm not trying to do that anymore. I've done it once. Everything from this channel I want to keep to this channel. You know, I don't want to crisscross channels. I want them to be completely separate if possible. CSGO Luck did offer to do an ad on my next main channel video, and it was a nice amount of money, okay? What I'll say is, I can't tell you an amount or anything like that, but it would be like 4x what Skins Monkey is paying me, or 5x? I don't know, something like that, with the potential to be even more. And at the end of the day, I'm being very transparent with you guys. I do not care, this industry. If I lose my sponsors, so what, dude? I have a fucking job. Like, once again, this shit is a hobby. I do not care. I just like making videos. You guys are entertained. I'm happy. Having a great time talking to you guys. Where was I going with that? Oh, I know where I was going with that. Skins Monkey, they're cool. I feel like I personally do not prefer the way I am treated from Skins Monkey. That's all I'm going to say on that. It's night and day difference between Skins Monkey and CSGO Luck. You know, once again, I don't want to keep beating down on this point. Sponsors right now is just a few month plan. To be honest with you guys, I will not need a single sponsor within a few months. Not a single one. And I'm not saying that in like a way like I could treat them wrong or this, that, and the third, or you know what I mean? It's just the truth. Most likely I will not need a sponsor, at least by the end of the year. You know, I think one thing that I'm doing different that I'm very proud of on this channel, I'm going to change, you know, my plan is to change the format of gambling videos, what gambling is on YouTube. If I can, everything's going to be different than what you guys are used to. The blueprint's going to be changed. What it means to be a gambling YouTuber is going to change. And I know that sounds like a lot coming out of a guy with 34 subs, but realistically, that doesn't matter. The one thing I'm really good at, I'm not a person that makes like a million connections, but the ones I do make are very, how do I put this? Reliable. Okay. I know it needs to be done. You guys will see that soon enough. And as long as nothing crazy happens, we should hit there in no time, you know? But yeah, more things on my mind. You guys just got a mega yap session. Oh, this is might be a big one for a few of you. My main channel, Mace, am I going to upload again on it? Because this channel's kind of taken the spotlight for me, which, you know, you might call me crazy, but I see something that, like, isn't there yet. I'm thinking ahead. I'm not thinking about what it is right now, what it is tomorrow. It's a little bit different, okay? That's how I prefer to think, especially when you're starting things, because if you stare at your subs, you stare at how much you're spending, how much you're making, how much you're gaining, any of that, you're going to lose hope. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest. You might give up. Unless you have like a severe, I don't know how to explain it. Unless you just really love it or you're like insane. Okay, that's all I got to say. And did I give up on the main channel? No. Okay, the videos are going to come out again. Once I can make this channel easier to run, for example, the channel, once I renegotiate my deal, which will be soon, I won't have to edit any of the videos on this channel anymore. Okay, so I'll just have to record, send it to the editor. It'll take not that long. I could work on the main channel again, and it's blase. But right now, we're in like the building block stage of this channel. The videos I make on my main channel, I cannot post for like months. And just off the quality, you know, it's not like the greatest or anything, but quality, my ideas, I am more than confident that the channel will be the exact same as it was when I left it, okay? Especially with the video I'm releasing next. It's definitely going to be the biggest video I've ever released. Live streaming. I want to live stream soon, but with the kind of content you guys came to this channel with and enjoy, it's kind of hard for me to do a good live stream that you guys would want to watch without more sponsors, okay? Like a gambling live stream with just a single sponsor that, to be honest, will not refill me for like days on end, which isn't fully their fault. Like, you know, they got shit going on. Like, I can't blame them. But with that being said, it's not reliable enough for me to do a live stream, because if I get rinsed and then I'm like, oh, I need Bell, it's not going to happen probably. But once we get like 3 sponsors, like let's say we get X, Y, and Z and then CSGO Luck, right? Streams will probably happen, you know? Streams will definitely happen. I'm very self-aware to what this channel is. For example, I make gambling videos. I am single-handedly influencing gambling, okay? And that's not good, and I'm aware of that, but it's the kind of content I enjoy making, and that, you know, you guys enjoy watching. And that's why mainly I want to give back while I can. You know, it's not much, but it's something. No matter. Hello?
Let me know.
You've made it into a Roblox rant video. What topic would you like me to discuss? Hey, you're doing your big one and all, but what topic do we do next? What topic do we do next, Dylan?
Donald Trump was diagnosed with chronic venal insufficiency, so all the vein in his the blood in his veins are pooling. Talk about that.
Expert point of view. You know, I would say that's just very unfortunate. And
What about
clearly
XRP hitting 336 and currently going up more?
it's at 336?
Yes.
Wait, guys, I'm ending the video. I don't need to make videos anymore. Get fucked. I don't need to make a video ever again. Alright, later.